I'm really trying to keep it PG. Well, welcome back, everybody, to the Harry's Not Funny podcast, episode 6. You are joined...
You just take it away with the intro, bro. You just do you. Fuck.
By Mr. Winston.
One-man band. Mr. Winston, I'm not here.
Harry, and of course, Mr.
Me. I'm the problem. It's me.
Christopher.
Oh,
crispy crack
fuck.
To start us off. There goes the ad revenue.
Just got that chug jug.
Nice, bro.
Sword.
Oh,
Yeah, episode 6, we back.
Yoo-hoo. How are you?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been good.
Chilling?
Yeah, chilling.
Yeah.
Relaxing day.
Good week.
Busy week. Now
Yeah.
it's done. Yeah, chilling. How
Last
about
week,
yourself?
mate.
You had a little week's holiday.
I did. I had a little week off since we've last spoken to you people.
Anything,
yeah, it was
anything
nice.
exciting? I mean, we spoke about a few things you had
Yeah, a
planned.
couple bits. Yeah.
Don't.
I'll
I'll cry.
First, I'll start off with the skydive.
Start with the good
Yeah,
news.
if you tune in from last time, you'll know that I had a skydive.
You did, and did you shit your pants?
I did not shit my pants.
Oh, that's all right then.
Thank
You're
God.
lucky.
And I didn't piss my pants either.
No?
But my God, it was what an experience. Holy shit.
Thrilling, hey? Thrilling,
It was crazy.
adrenaline
Yeah.
junkie.
Got moved. It was meant to be on Rockingham Foreshore, but got moved down to Hall's Head, which I think was actually better because they have a huge beach there. Where we landed
think
was
I've
a
ever been.
big sand area.
Okay,
So
yeah.
It made the landing a lot smoother, I think. But yeah, what an experience. There was a couple periods where we thought it was going to get called off completely.
Yeah, it was very weather
The winds
temperamental,
were
wasn't it?
just over.
Oof.
And so it was like there was like a military warning as well, nothing crazy like that. No,
Like a war?
they get like the skydive company, they
Like
get
clearance kind of thing.
clearance.
Yeah.
Thing. Sorry, that's the word I'm looking for. They get military clearances, and they needed the airspace after 1:30.
Makes sense.
And we were aiming to jump at like 1 o'clock, so it was like very close. But did it? It was amazing. Freezing cold, jumping out of a plane and falling. Didn't even think
Falling
about
at
how
like 280
yeah,
k's an
it's
hour
like
or something
minus
stupid.
degrees up that high, 15,000 feet. It was
Thrilling.
good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Wicked. I'm glad. Would you do it again?
I would. I'm not as keen on the idea as I thought I was. For me, it's sort of like, I've done it now.
Yeah.
And I don't
Yeah,
really
doing
feel
it again
the
would be
need.
the same.
I would do
Yeah.
it, but I don't feel the need to do it. But Lana, who, my lovely partner, who we went,
Well, I didn't go anywhere. I wish I did.
me and her, we went to do it together. She loved it and
Yeah.
would happily do it again. So
I think I would as well. I'd just
Yeah.
do it somewhere different.
yeah,
Like different
beach,
scenery and
location.
different views and thing. But
Yeah,
yeah, wicked.
because
Awesome.
you did it at Rottnest, eh?
Yeah, I did it at Rottnest
I'd love
Island,
to do
and
it
that
at
was
Rottnest. That would be sick.
crazy.
Yeah, I'd go do it there.
Yeah.
But yeah, skydive in the books.
Bucket list.
Done. Yeah, bucket list done.
Tick. Boom. Now for the sad news.
Chasing status.
Chasing status. I think we've been speaking about it for like 3 podcasts now.
So long, like probably since the start of the fucking podcast.
Yeah, to be honest, we booked it in like January.
End of January.
And
Finally
it came around. And, you know, your man had work during the day, so I went to work, you know, feeling all right. Got to about 2 o'clock, started feeling a bit down, you know, a bit like, you know, belly was feeling a bit woo.
A bit crook.
You know, a little bit like, almost like seasick kind of feeling. It's like,
It's just nerves.
just nerves, just a bit anxious, you know, big night ahead. They weren't getting on the stage till 11:45. Maybe I was just worried. I was like, nah, it's fine, it's cool, calm. Gets to 4 o'clock when I clock off, and I'm feeling a little bit worse. And nah, you're good, Chris, you're good, don't worry about it. I get home, and my partner's she was sick anyway. So, obviously, paranoia in my brain was like, maybe I'm getting sick, what's going to happen? Nah, it's all good. Message Harry, like, nah, it's still good to go. Feeling a little bit weird, but nah, cool. And then 5:30, throw up everywhere. Throw up everywhere.
That was horrible.
Lying
news,
sideways
man.
in my
Messaged me
bed.
that.
Messaged Harry, sorry, mate, not going to
can't
make
make
it.
it.
Little tear trickled down my
Ugh.
eye to the sadness
So
of
shit.
the exciting Chasing Status we've been pumping up for. Been listening to Chasing Status for like the last
So
5
long,
months
yeah.
religiously.
Yeah.
Boom.
I
What
can't
are the
believe
chances?
it went.
And I
down
only
like that,
felt
man.
shit for like 24 hours.
Yeah.
It's like literally a quick little 24 hours.
It was just like a fuck you. You're not going to chase.
It was
the
just
status.
You've worked so hard, but you
Yep.
don't deserve this.
No.
Not hard enough.
No, not hard enough.
You're sick.
Get sick now. Yeah.
But tell me. I mean, you've spoken to me about it a little bit because.
Yeah, I just didn't want. It's hard to
don't
talk
wanna
about.
upset
I don't
me,
want to rub it
but
in.
was it good?
It was a.
It was
fucking
good.
Banger of
Yeah?
a show. Yeah.
What time did you get there? Because it started like
we-
fucking 4:00, didn't it?
So a little bit more context as well. So this was on the same day as the skydive, on that Wednesday. Lana and I thought that we had COVID.
COVID.
Like going into this,
Oh,
like we were
shit.
feeling sick all morning before the skydive, but we thought it was nerves. Like we had proper aches, and we were like, "Oh my god, this is insane." And I was so like, I'm not that nervous though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like. Why am I feeling
Why
like
am I
this?
feeling like it?
And then we finished the skydive, got home, so it'd been like half an hour after the jump, and we thought it was just going to be nerves, like still cooling down.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we still felt sick, and we're like, this is shit. So we had a nap, and then it was like around that time that you messaged me,
Yeah.
and I was like, I can't believe that we're both feeling sick. But
What
I was
are
like,
the
I have to
chances?
go.
Yeah.
I have to go.
One of us has
Did a
to make
test,
it.
and it was negative for COVID, so I was like, okay, well, I don't feel bad about going now. And we just we went and sort of like sat at the seating at the back. So we
Yeah,
went
yeah.
in the mosh, which sort of sucked, but honestly, the show was still incredible.
Yeah.
From
It
back
looked from the
there.
videos I've seen.
Yeah,
It looked
like
insane.
Mosey, who was on 2 acts, so it was the 3 big ones were Mosey, Lude, and then Chase and Status.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
it was
glad I didn't see Mosey.
Mosey was wicked, man.
Yeah.
yeah, he went off like his entire set was just non-stop good.
Yeah, that's wicked.
Lude was a bit mid. I've already.
Yeah, I think he was just like
I
another
don't think
thing
it's a
to sell tickets.
Yeah, I don't think it was a fault of his own.
because he's like a
not
new
pro-
up and coming like
he's-
DJ, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not so much done big
don't know
for
if he-
live sets. hey?
Yeah, yeah, and I don't know if he makes. Does he? Obviously, he makes music.
Yeah,
What am I
he
on
makes
about?
music. I
But-
think he's more of a producer of sorts.
Yeah, I don't know.
or
It just I didn't think drum and bass was his vibe. I thought it was
Yeah.
more like a housey kind of vibe. So I was a bit surprised when he was released. But I think
Yeah.
because they came to Australia, obviously he's quite big at the moment.
Yeah, he's
or
just
he
done a
was
couple big
in
songs
the summer,
recently,
you know.
Yeah,
So I think they just
but
threw him in
it
there
was
for
still
it. but-
kind of cool to see him, and he has got a few big songs that were
Yeah,
really
a few
cool to see
bangers.
live.
And
And then the big duo Chase and Status. Oh my god, they played.
Was it like a
they
big
played-
intro? Like, did they come in like?
It was pretty hype because
Yeah.
they had that not frontman. What would you call him? The dude that goes around
Yeah, like
with
a-
them and he's like on the mics.
Oh yeah, like a big up
because they don't
yeah,
talk on
like
the
a
mics
hyper.
or anything. Yeah, hype man. Yeah.
hype man.
He came out
Big
and like
team hype
introduced them and stuff, and it was just
Crowd go
yeah.
wild.
They started with the unreleased Stormzy song.
If you haven't heard that,
Oh my God.
pause this right now and go and
Go
listen to it
listen
because
to
it is wild.
It is a great
I did not
song.
expect to hear a grime artist or like a rap artist
Yeah,
alongside
such as-
Chase and
yeah.
Status. So like that big anyway. Like
Mm.
I mean, they probably have other songs with them.
Yeah, they
But
came
Yo,
out with that.
wild.
The red lights going off all over the place, and then straight into Selector, which is the one that I wanted
Bangers.
straight away.
It's just
So
bangers
good.
after bangers.
It really was,
You
and
forget-
that's all it was. And
You
it was-
forget what they've got
Yeah.
until they just start releasing, like
coming out with it.
just loading up these tracks.
Yeah, they did. I think one of the older songs, like off, the one with the Pitbull. on
Yeah,
that
yeah,
album?
yeah.
I think the only one they did off of that was Blind Faith, which I was really happy with. But they didn't do Time. I would have liked
Didn't
to
do
see
Time.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Time.
End credits? No, it's not really that vibe.
No, they didn't do end credits either. Actually,
Oh, man.
yeah, I knew. Yeah, you would have wanted that. But then they finished with Program.
Oh,
Oh my god, that just went.
they do
that was
cigarettes,
crazy.
cigarettes, and
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and they
Bum, bum,
My
bum,
Home is
bum,
the
bum,
Rave,
bum, bum.
semi-automatic.
Bap, bap, bap. Yeah, if
it
you
was
know,
so
you know.
good. Yeah,
Wild,
crazy show.
I hope they come back next summer or something because
Yeah,
if I'm
Yeah,
throwing
so you
up,
can-
shit in my pants or not, I'm
Yeah.
going.
I had to get,
I'll
had
just go
to
in
get
like
you
a
the merch
wheelchair.
shirt though. Had to
Yeah.
get you the
Oh
shirt.
yeah, it comes to work. So I got something for you.
I just felt
What's he got?
awful,
Like
bro.
maybe just like my pen or something, just
Yeah,
comes in, got the merch shirt for me.
yeah. The
So
tour. The
I
tour
can
shirt,
wear it
tour
with pride,
dates, yeah.
knowing that I had
Acts
tickets
like
but
you
didn't go.
went,
yeah.
But yeah, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh man,
I'll live it through
I
you.
just feel-
It's fine.
How does it work out like that?
Fucking shit.
Life's a bitch.
Because even though like the missus was sick and my baby wasn't, she was a bit grouchy.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah. She still said it's fine if I go.
Mm.
And just what are the chances?
Yeah, and then
What
you
are
just
the
get sick
fucking
as well.
chances? And then at work, I was worried that work were going to be like, oh, he's saying that so he doesn't have to come to work the next day because he's
Yeah.
fucking hungover or whatever.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. I wish I was hungover.
Yeah.
I'd rather have gone to work hungover.
Yeah.
Just to have said I've seen Chase and Stayers.
Mm.
But anyway,
Anyways.
anything else on your days off? Nothing
ooh,
fun.
Well, nothing as exciting as that, but
But
started watching
Big
or
butts.
started and finished watching pretty much in a day new series, little docu-series,
Mm-hmm.
little realistic recreation called Baby Reindeer.
Yes. I've
New
been meaning to watch
special.
it for a while.
Mm.
I kept seeing TikToks of people suggesting
Gone
it.
crazy about it.
And then when you said that you'd seen a couple, you'd binged it and watched it, I was like, nah. I literally messaged my wife that day. I was like, nah, we're watching it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, yeah, we'll give it a go, you know.
Yeah.
Watched like 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Like back to back without even getting up for a toilet break.
Yeah.
Like just pass me my
Gripping,
drink.
though.
Like,
Yeah.
Popcorn
so,
in hand.
Baby Reindeer is a new little...
If you haven't seen it,
Oh, yeah,
spoiler alert.
warning. Yeah,
Trauma alert. It's
yeah, it's
it's
there's
a
a
bit
lot
wild.
a lot of stuff, very fucked up stuff
Yeah.
in it. It's a little docu-series about a man in England, a little
town.
trying to become a bit of a comedian, make a name
moves
for
to
himself.
London.
Not going well. Works in a bar, and a lady comes in by the name of Martha. Or it's got cover-up
Crazy
names
Martha.
cover-up names for the show, because it's not a full-on documentary.
No, it's a true story.
Yeah,
it's
completely a true
series.
story. Yeah. But it's actually the crazy thing about it is, so the main guy in it is Donnie, who is played by Richard Gadd, who all of these events actually
happened to him, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So
I knew it was based on a true story, but I didn't realize it was like
so he wrote
him himself.
Yeah, he wrote a book about everything that happened to him.
Oh, there's a book about it.
Yeah, the book's called Baby Reindeer, and then
Didn't know
he turned the book into the TV show, and he produced it, wrote it, and also starred in it. So, yeah, he's got a lot of emotion and obviously clearly cares
like
about
reliving
the
it
story.
would be pretty fucking mad.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
acting and
his acting in it was really
yeah,
good.
yeah. That's why I didn't think he was.
A lot of cringe scenes, a lot of disturbing scenes, a lot of
from one tiny little upset woman comes into a bar. I'll just give you a cup of tea. Don't worry, it's on the house.
just a kind gesture,
and that was
to her.
it. She was addicted.
Yeah,
she
so the
followed
whole
him
premise of
everywhere.
we haven't even
stalked him everywhere.
Yeah,
just a nice little gesture because she was sad. Gives her a cup of tea,
and this woman
that was the beginning of
changed his
hell.
life
Yeah.
forever.
She stalked him. She turned up at his work every day.
Yep, just to talk to him,
just
without
to talk
actually
to him.
buying or drinking anything.
No, just a glass of water, please. Don't have any money. But you're a lawyer.
Yeah,
You told me you're a
supposed
lawyer. You don't have any money. But then, plot twist, he kind of stalks her back to her house. And then sees her, and she's living in like
a slum.
Yeah,
basically.
she lives in like a shithole.
Yeah. Not looking
Turns out
after
she actually
herself.
is a lawyer, though.
Yeah.
I didn't think she would be.
Yeah.
I thought it was just all like a hoax. She was just living in a fantasy in her head.
But this
she
lawyer,
this lawyer
with a criminal record for previously stalking and harassing,
famous like the prime minister's son or something.
Daughter.
Deaf
daughter.
Deaf daughter.
But it wasn't prime minister. It was like some other.
And she did jail time as well. Hey,
yeah,
she's mental.
So she's just started harassing, stalking this bloke, sending him thousands of emails.
But emails or text messages, and then just sent from my iPhone. That bit
always
bro.
added sent from iPhone at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Even though she was typing
and
on a laptop.
Just living in a world of he's my boyfriend.
Yeah, just
when
make
they
believe.
Literally never even
Constantly, but it's so hard though and he's really honest with it. He really goes into how she may have thought certain comments or things could have been taken.
Being nice. He's just having a laugh, having a joke, being nice and friendly.
And it's obviously
mean,
clearly been twisted up in her mind of like what was meant by the comments and things like that.
Putting that aside, get to like episode 4 or 5. You just get yourself comfy, mate. You just
Sorry,
chill.
Winston's just having a field day right now.
I told you he does this. Fluffs up the pillow, He's just like, yeah.
Gotta get comfy.
Yeah, you take your time,
Technical
buddy.
difficulties, everyone.
You're probably harassing the microphone right now.
A little bit of ASMR for you.
There's nothing there,
Vincent.
brother. Just sit down.
There we go.
Anyway, episode like 4 or 5. There's no Martha involved. It's just him. He wants
Bit of backstory to what leads him to.
Was it before? Or
yeah, it was before.
Before he
moved to
met
London.
Martha. Yeah. He went to some Edinburgh Comedy Festival or something, and met this guy who obviously wrote a show that he really liked. Yeah. And this guy was like, we'll go have some drinks in the private lounge, and grooming him basically. But you don't know that. He's just being friendly, just being nice.
It says to him, he ends up coming to his comedy shows in the
Yeah,
pub.
yeah,
because
it sees his little stand-up.
Donnie's doing a few little stand-up things in a pub, and he's not getting a lot of love.
No,
but this writer comes along and sort of bigs him up and gets everyone
something in him, you know,
and gets him to, starts getting people involved, and he starts actually getting a bit of money, and then so Donnie feels obliged to sort of like work with him and pay him back a little bit.
Invites him around, writes up this like script, and grooms him into taking these drugs and selling him the dream of being you're going to be the best writer, and then actually he gets raped by him.
Yeah,
it's horrible as it is.
Yeah,
and I think when I saw this part of the series, I actually forgot all about Martha.
Yeah, you do, eh?
Yeah, it was so like deep.
Yeah,
and like how gripping. That shit can happen.
Yeah,
and this guy, really whether he was not taking drugs or taking the smallest amount of drugs to kind of get the high,
I think he was still,
but he was messing with Donnie.
Yeah, we definitely won't go into it because it's very messed up.
And just got groomed and raped.
Yeah,
and that's horrible. That messed him up.
Yeah, keeps drugging him. Yeah, it's just all sorts.
But he keeps going back.
Yeah,
and I felt sorry at first, but he kept going.
He went back a lot of times, and he even goes into it, and he because obviously Richard Gadder's narrating this as well in parts of the series. And he says how he doesn't know why he went back. He doesn't know what it was that kept drawing him in. He knows it was wrong. Yeah. He knows he shouldn't have gone and done it, but he still went and did it. And it was like, it's sickening. It's really sickening to watch all of that unfold, and then hearing him talk about it.
Wild.
Is just
But fam, if this was happening to me, fam,
police instantly. Yeah.
Thousands of emails, texts. Yeah. He's on a date with a trans woman because he thinks he might be gay. Yeah, maybe that's why he kept going back. All these events I don't know. Unfolded. I mean, he would be a bit messed up, wouldn't he? Yeah. Like, no fault of his own. Yeah. Mainly. Goes on a date with a trans woman. Seems to be going really well. Yeah. They they seem really good together.
And then Martha.
Oh, bro, that scene actually. I was.
Yeah. So like, Martha comes in and confronts them both and just basically beats the shit out of this trans woman, calling her all sorts of slurs, and
that's got to be the worst thing to say to a trans man that's turned into a woman. Yeah, you look
like a man
because that's what they don't want to look like.
Horrible. Yeah, it's like the one thing. Yeah, horrible.
And I felt so bad. Did you see the scalp that ripped like a whole bunch of hair out of her head?
Fur. Ripped heaps of hair out.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, there's a lot of horrible scenes, and it makes you look at. It's another one of those shows that makes you look at humanity. Like, how can people do that? How can
people be that horrible? Just leave them alone. Just go on with your day.
And it just makes you. It's horrible.
Yeah. And I mean, he goes to the police after all this, and they basically say
6 months later. By the way, bit stupid.
And they basically say, well, you need some hard proof, like people bombarding you with emails. There's nothing really that bad.
Yeah, there's no obvious threats here. She hasn't actually
done anything,
physically assaulted you or anything.
So come back when something happens, which is a really, really bad from the police. That's not great.
But also bad thing from him. He never even mentioned the assault on his, girl. We'll call her. Call her but I think his girlfriend.
He was afraid. I mean.
But like, why? Why
I don't know.
And then it goes into more psychological parts of it, and it's just like, oh, maybe he wants this. He likes this attention because he's never gotten it before. And it's like, why else wouldn't you bring it up?
But then turns out he goes to try and trick her into doing something and sending her rude emails, threatening emails, and sexual emails.
And so he takes that to the police.
Yeah.
And then so they go to her, and she comes back.
Turns out
with fucking recordings.
She's recorded everything from like day one.
Conversation that she has had with this man, and he gets caught in the shit because then it's like, well, you're
both
tried persuaded her.
It's entrapment, isn't it?
Entrapment, that's right. Yeah, you've tried getting her to.
She might have said this stuff. We're not saying she hasn't, but you're just as bad by trying to do this. Yeah. And, you're both as bad as each other. Just leave each other alone, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
And she does for a bit, doesn't she? Mm-hmm. She did leave him alone for a very long time.
And then starts threatening his family.
And then, it turns out she goes to his mum and dad. His dad is hilarious,
it's so funny.
No, you listen to it. Yeah. Just starts going off. And it turns up at, all over the sitting shop. At his bus stop for days.
Yeah, harassing his ex's mum. I forgot about that part.
Yeah. Goes to the book
club. Sitting at the the book club, sitting across the road at the bus stop.
This is Sarah, and she just walks in, and he's just like, "Oh my god, you need to
the
leave
house where he lives,
man.
where he's kept secret all this time." Yeah, honestly, if you're
that's just like touching the surface.
Yeah, There's
If you have
8 episodes.
Yes.
Eight,
7
I
or
think
8?
it's 8
9?
episodes. They're all about an hour each. If you're
I thought the first couple were quite short. Like 40 minutes.
no,
weren't
you're
they?
right actually.
And then
Sorry,
there's
I
like
lied.
suddenly it slapped us with an hour episode.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
have
they're
you
about
fucking finished
35 minutes to 50 minutes. Yeah, sorry.
But deep, very good.
Um,
Definitely rate it. But my synopsis, is that the word?
Synopsis.
I think I felt sorry at the start. Felt really bad. She was crazy. But now I don't feel sorry for him because he's just as bad as her.
Yeah.
Like I still feel bad for the boy, but
yeah.
I mean, he kind of brought it on himself, and he admits
In
that
a
at
lot
the
of
end,
parts,
doesn't he?
yeah, he does
He
say
says
that.
he loves
Yeah.
It was a weird like
Rush.
the attention,
Yeah.
like the compliments, the danger, the following, but then he starts categorizing the voicemail. We could talk about this for
Yeah,
hours.
there's so many points. Honestly,
Give it
if
a
you-
watch.
If you're interested by what we've just
Definitely
waffled about,
rate it.
all the different points, it's spoilt for you most of it. But
But
yeah, there's a lot more detail in certain scenes and
perfect
stuff. And
it's a very, very well written, well acted.
and because it is only the 8 episodes, about half an hour, 50 minutes each, you can binge it quite quickly.
Yeah. We watched it in like 2 nights.
Yeah,
But
yeah, very good.
worth a watch.
Rate
it.
if you're into that
Boom.
stuff. Obviously, if you'd rather not delve into the sick minds of certain people out there in humanity, do not watch it because they put warnings up. Obviously, Netflix are good with that.
Yeah, that was the episode that got me.
Yeah,
Suddenly it was just like this big warning. I was like, they've never had this.
Yeah, I mean
last few
they had it
episodes.
in other shows like. Did you ever watch 13 Reasons Why?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
meant
had
like in the other episodes of this
I see what you
show
mean.
currently. I was like, oh, I didn't see this. Like last episode or the episode before, but yeah, good, really good. Rate it.
Yeah.
But you know what else I rate?
What?
Drake.
Oh, you rate Drake.
So
Yes,
I'm
there
a
we go.
switcher, bro. I go back and forth.
Mhm.
One of them comes out with a bad boy,
Yeah.
this, and I'm like, damn,
Oh, switching
he's
sides, back
bodied,
and
he's
forth.
gone, and then Drake goes in, and Kendrick goes, and I'm
Spoilers,
it's like
bro,
tennis,
spoilers,
bro.
spoilers.
But hit him with the facts,
since,
Harry.
since the last episode, the last episode we touched on the Drake diss push-ups, which he released. It was alright, little bop. little
Yeah,
banger.
it definitely wasn't.
No heart.
It wasn't his top.
big.
Yeah, it wasn't his best
Sort
work.
of teasing.
Yeah, it was just like a little couple jabs.
Which was cool. A couple days later, which isn't a huge development in the main disc, but Kanye dropped a remix.
Yeah,
Did you hear that?
I saw snippets on the
of it. So
interweb.
Kanye being Kanye had to get in on it. He
Just a
dropped
bit
a little
fun of
remix with Future, Metro Boomin, and Ty Dolla $ign. Obviously, that came out. That was cool. Couple little funny verses on there. But then last week, my god, we have had some developments.
There was fire left, right, and center.
So Kendrick came back
He
with
did.
Euphoria. Such a good song. I loved it.
Yeah,
Really not quite getting into it, but he lays some punches in.
In
on Drake, and really good, really good track. 6.5 minutes long
of just bars.
constantly.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, okay, what's
Now,
he's
like,
teasing like
The
he's got
can
more
of
info
worms
and
is
stuff.
opening.
Yeah. And then Drake comes back, 7 minutes and change.
7 minutes.
3 switch ups in the song. It
It is.
really-
It's like listening to 3 tracks.
Yeah, it comes back with Family
Goes back.
Matters.
Family Matters.
Again, bars.
Some bigger shots. Some
Yeah.
right hooks taken.
Absolutely, yeah.
Allegations and
Oh god, I mean, I wanted to go into the lyrics of some of these songs, but we'd be sat here for ages, and there's already so many videos.
and if you know, you've probably already listened to it.
yeah, if you care at all,
if you care
about these beef segments, yeah, they are
beef, bro. It's a whole cow.
yeah,
It's a fucking
absolutely.
Jesus, a herd, bro.
And then, at first we've been waiting like a couple weeks because like that dropped, and then we had to wait like a month. Oh, it was a while.
It was a
3
good
or
few
4 weeks until push-ups
Until
came out.
Yeah,
And
because
then
I didn't think Drake was replying.
No, and then a week later, Euphoria dropped. 2 or 3 days later, Family Matters dropped. 2 days later, Kendrick came. So this was yesterday, actually.
Yeah, literally
Kendrick
yesterday.
came with 2 songs: "Meet the Grahams" and "Not Like Us."
And then probably about
This morning,
like 4 hours ago,
recording of this.
the recording of this.
Drake dropped "No Heart."
No hearts.
Oh, what was it?
The hearts. The heart. No.
Yeah, the heart.
Heart. Part fucking 6.
Part 6. The Heart. Part 6.
And damn.
Oh my god. Slapping back at Kendrick, digging in deep. Basically,
I thought Kendrick bodied Drake, and I thought he was gone. I thought he was just
he
he wouldn't apologize like Cole, but
no,
He was just gonna...
So Cole's, honestly, in hindsight, Cole's smart move.
Yeah.
Distancing himself.
Yeah, he cut himself loose quick.
Yeah, we made fun of it to start off of like, oh, you make a diss and then apologize, but I think it's very mature and sensible of him.
Yeah, he knew that the fire and the heat that Kendrick and Drake were going to bring.
Absolutely, and bring it they have.
Yeah.
Because Kendrick teasing... So in Euphoria, Kendrick was teasing bars of... he's got information on Drake... that he could dig up and uncover if Drake wants to go there. So then Drake goes there. He brings up this info in Meet the Grahams and Not Like Us, basically calling Drake a pedophile.
And then it was like fake
hidden daughter who's like 10 or 11 years old.
Drake's telling Kendrick's missus to hit him up.
Yeah. And then Drake comes out in this new one, basically undoing all of that, saying that we fed you those
sold
lies.
You lies, yeah.
Because the whole time Kendrick's been saying he's got these insiders on Drake's side, and Drake's gone, no, we've just plotted that for over a week to sell you these lies.
I mean, I say Drake's a smart man and probably knows a true one from a fake one, but obviously, I mean, with Kendrick he didn't, did he?
No.
So
I mean, this is the thing as well. But is it more lies? Is Drake just telling more lies to... we don't know.
Nobody knows.
Kendrick, obviously, because, as we said, this only came out a few hours ago.
I mean,
Kendrick hasn't come back with anything
in a few hours' time, there might be another one.
But the thing is, like, Kendrick goes into more than just the... about the hidden daughter and stuff. He actually really hits parts, like... Because, obviously, his son... He hits home about not being there for his son, not being a proper role model, constantly popping pills, sleeping with all these women, And those, Drake can't dispute. Like, those are facts.
Yeah.
And so it's like, yeah, you've sort of got one leg to stand on with feeding him this fake information, but you can't... He didn't say anything about those parts in the news.
No.
So I feel like he knows he's sort of beat there, but
they're rappers,
they pick and choose which parts to sort of pay attention to.
What they're going to reply to and what they're going to react to.
But my God, these songs...
I just don't know how long it can go on for.
Yeah, I mean...
they could write like a whole album just of
yeah, I mean, in that new one, Drake said new album on the way, but I didn't know if he meant... He was talking about himself, hey?
Yeah, I would have...
Yeah, Drake...
I first originally took it of him.
Of course, you had to start some shit.
I thought it was originally from him. Like, talking about Kendrick having a new album
he
on the way.
thinks...
That's how I took it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
I mean, that's the thing. Kendrick only ever drops fucking, like, every few years.
Every 4 years.
And he just dropped 2 years ago. So... Anyway, time will tell.
Yeah, because
what happens next, but
wild,
bloody hell, yeah. If you haven't been keeping up, you want to start hearing these songs that we're talking about.
Oh, it's all over TikTok.
Yeah,
I mean, your algorithm's different than mine, but
so Push Ups by Drake, then Euphoria by Kendrick Lamar, then Family Matters by Drake, and then Meet the Grahams, followed by Not Like Us by Kendrick, and then The Heart Part 6.
I don't know why it's Part 6.
Well, he actually stole that title from Kendrick. So in each of Kendrick's albums that he's been releasing, like since start,
day one,
he's had a song in it called The Heart, and then followed by The Heart Part 2, The Heart Part 3.
So over the 6 albums.
And so in his last album, Mr. Morale was The Heart Part 5, and now Drake's just stolen the title and gone The Heart Part 6.
Damn.
And smacked him back in the face with it.
Ouch.
And it's like, ooh.
Well.
So, yeah. The beef is cooking.
The beef is braising.
It's braising.
No, it's not even braising.
It's being served, bro. It's being served. And honestly,
it's a 12-course meal. If you're sitting down for a degustation,
if what Drake is sitting down for a degustation, 6
we need
courses
a 2-piece away, bro.
6 courses of beef. Get me that carpaccio.
You got tartare, you got carpaccio, you got fucking beef cheek,
ragu,
you got the ox tongue. We're ready, bro. They are fucking
brazen. I'm loving it. Because we are getting some good tracks out of it.
I just love the beats, man. The beats, I don't know. Do they just have these on a fucking...
I mean, they're basic, but they're
on an
good.
iPod, just bopping.
Yeah. And it's funny, at the end of that last track that Drake dropped, he says... Because he gives like a little outro, not really rapping, but just sort of speaking.
Yeah, like, I love his little words.
And
he does like 3 words and then stops. Like,
he was like...
Me on the plane.
He says like, I got to be thankful for... your fans have got to be thankful because I'm making you make... some tracks for once, you're actually putting out music, so they got to be thankful for that. Some shit. Really cool,
brilliant. It's a good little outro. That
clever,
one. Yeah, clever. So that's a Drake outro. That's
it really is.
Such a Drake outro.
Absolutely. Do you want to? have you got the tracks in your mind if you want to like rank them so far? Or are you not that familiar with them?
I couldn't.
Couldn't?
No, like I said, I'm so...
It's chop and change.
Yeah, I'm so like... Each one comes out and
day.
I'm back. Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's fucking... You've gone in hard. And then someone replies to it and then...
Lana's Team Drake all the way.
I think I've always got to stick Drake.
Yeah.
From
the first time we were talking about this beef, you're like, Drake,
I'm always Drake.
But
I'm not saying that Kendrick's not bodied him a few times. He's taken a good few hits.
Yeah.
I mean, just listening to the Heart Part 6, even just like twice, is
yeah, it makes you...
Just makes me, that feels like Drake.
We're probably just going to put them on after...
Yeah, we're just going to fucking edit this and just bop.
All of them back. Yeah, and I got to say, like, listening to all of the songs back to back as well, like, listening to the beef unfold is really cool. And I think like 10 songs now at this point if you include the J. Cole disc.
Yeah, if you include the J. Cole. But then you can't see that anymore. Is it still on YouTube?
It's probably on YouTube somewhere. He took it off of streaming services, but whether or not someone's copied it, re-uploaded it to YouTube.
Surely it's YouTube.
But yeah, it's really, really cool.
And it's just you miss bars every time. Every time you listen to it, you find a new bar.
Going
through I didn't hear that the first time.
Yeah, going through on Genius Lyrics and like reading through it, it's like fuck. And then because obviously they analyze everything, give you meanings like, oh, I don't understand what this bar meant. Oh, I understand.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, so much shit to dig into. You could literally do like an hour podcast per song.
Oh, like, easy. You could go delve into. I've watched countless TikToks. Try to understand. Every bit of shit that these people are talking about. But crazy.
Yeah, we'll leave
and
that.
And it'll keep going. I don't know how long.
It'll keep going. There'll probably be so much more shit to.
It'll be wagyu by the time it's done.
It will. So much shit to talk about next time, probably.
Yeah,
but it's good. I like having these little updates about it. It's cool.
It's like we're living with it.
Usually, I don't get into beef and drama and all that shit, but like because it's about music and artists that I like, it's a bit. It has to be
like it's relevant for sure. Solo's so good, man.
Shout out Solo.
Shout out Solo again. Big up you guys. I've still got some of the old mango.
Have you?
Mango bad boy in the fridge.
Yeah, I think I've got 2 cans left at home. 2 cans.
Too good.
2 cans.
Thanks. That's cool. 2 can, but anyway, I saw a little segment on. I again, little steely from another show, but it got me thinking. Stats for when you die. So when you die, you're at your funeral. It happens at everybody's funeral, but yours right now. You just you're in your coffin and just on the wall above you, play like fucking pictures and videos of your life or something. And then at the end, it just comes up with like 10 stats or like 5 stats or whatever about your life. What stats do you want them to be?
See, okay, I've been seeing TikToks about this for like ages. Not ages, sorry, for a little bit now. Very, very recently.
Yeah.
And it's pissed me off because I've had these thoughts in the back of my head for like years now, man. Like I've had this idea of like, people say like, no, honestly, like, people say like, oh, what happens in the afterlife? Like, oh, they say your life flashes before your eyes. What if it's like you're just in a blank room and it's like you just have this screen and you can just look up like just all like memories. You can just look up any memories and then, but it's also like a search engine and you're there just for eternity and you can just be like, how many steps have I taken? Boop, and it just comes up, and you just sit there.
Yeah.
What if that is like what comes after, and you can just look up anything and everything? Like, I just find that that's such a cool little concept. But this is just
and this is like a little spin on it, I guess. It's just
comes up with some stats. Look up
about your life, or just like things you'd want to know that have happened in your life. I got a few written down.
As do I.
I'll hit you with the first one.
Yeah, go on.
I want to know. My wife hates spiders. I want to know how many, or bugs. I want to know how many bugs, spiders, and shit I've killed.
That's a horrible
one. From the time I've started dating my partner to when I die.
So not just all life.
Okay, we could probably include all life. But I never really used to get rid of them I never used to kill them until I moved to Australia.
Right.
Because they were never like poisonous in the UK. There's nothing that can kill you.
Yeah.
So like most spiders I just put outside, and I feel like good karma come my way. Like they won't come back in. They'll be like, oh, I'll just go to someone else's house. Yeah. But here, if it could have a chance of killing me, I'm killing it.
Yeah, that's generally how I go.
So I just like give them a good old bash or like spray them with some spray.
You've got pets and you've got like what if you don't want anything getting hurt. Yeah.
So I'd like to know how many spiders or insects I've killed over my lifespan.
Got a rough estimate?
Even now it's quite a few.
Damn.
Probably not as many as
kill count.
Some people, yeah. It's like a life kill, But
got that nuke.
Definitely a few.
God damn. All right. I'd like to know how much money I've spent. Like,
jeez, do you really want to know how much money you
pocket
spent?
money,
Like, cash found on the street,
just all the money.
What if someone spent money on you?
Nah.
Like if your mum, if you were like when you were a kid and you went to the shops and you were like, "Mum, can I get this?" Does that count?
Nah.
No.
No, me choosing
like,
to spend the
money you've earned, or like you
gained,
actually
money I've gained. Yeah, I'd like to know both.
Yeah.
How much money I've gained versus how much money I've spent. I feel like
being the negative numbers, man.
The earned would be, the gained would be more, because like you said, you just find $50. You just find, or
yeah, it should be.
You know,
unless you're going.
Well,
I mean, you're in debt.
Oh, actually, casino, bro. Casino is gonna ruin me.
True.
That makes me sound like a fucking gambling addict,
yeah.
and that's just
we do not promote
me.
Gambling.
Gone like
only gamble what you can
and
afford.
It's just been sad every time. So
never won big.
Yeah.
Only gamble what you can afford.
But how much money I've spent versus how much money I've gained, that would be a good one. Just
I guess you see these stats when you die, because that's not the whole point. But I don't think I'd like to see that. It'd be interesting. Yeah, but I think you'd be very shocked of what you've spent and like where's it all gone.
And it'd be cool to have it all categorized. How much money have I spent on food? I think you could do this in your bank statements anyway.
Yeah, probably.
But they're like, how much money do I spend on food?
But it's like
how
a
much
bar
money
chart. So it's
exactly. Graph.
No.
And then just mortgage. It's just
bank money. Yeah, it's gone.
Bank money, everything.
I want to know, like, people that you meet throughout your life, friends, family, strangers, whatever. How many people actually liked me, or how many people were just waffling?
Shit.
Like, you know when you, like, if I met your mate, for example, Tom
was cool.
I don't know.
Yep.
And he was cool, and I was like, we actually got along. And I went home, and I was like, I was at Harry's, and I met this guy called Tom, his best mate, and he was actually a real cool guy. Like, I actually really liked him. You know, we got on, and and we didn't hang out. But like, I was just like, he was a nice guy.
But then versus
you leave,
like, and Tom comes to me.
Like, oh, Chris is a prick.
Yeah, hated him.
Yeah, how arrogant is that?
If he's coming over again, I'm leaving.
Yeah. How arrogant is he? Or how, like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's always people that you'd meet people, and that's not everybody's gonna like you.
No,
but I'd like to know, like, this, like, because it kind of almost is like what kind of impression have you left on people to, like, whether they like you or not.
Yeah,
but that'd be an interesting one.
Yeah, that's a good one actually. I never thought about it. Yeah, like that. Because I've just been thinking of these as like
personal
numbers.
Oh,
stuff
okay.
Like that.
I was thinking.
Oh, actually, I lie. My next one is different.
I guess because when you say stats, you think of like percentages or numbers.
Yeah, that's generally how I've thought of it. But yeah, I like that. That's actually quite good. Yeah,
I think it'd probably be quite depressing because I wouldn't want to know exactly like who. Right. Because some people you'd be like, oh, I thought they were my friend.
Yeah.
And like they're actually an asshole.
Sad, yeah. Yeah. Or like how many people talk shit behind your back. Yeah. Damn.
But I'd like to know, just people that you've met like briefly or whatever, and they're like, oh, he was actually a cool guy.
Yeah,
I liked him.
My next one, bit of a basic one, but like most listened to song.
Ooh.
You know, like because
I know the Spotify rap.
Yeah, you have that, but like there's always that song from your childhood that like that you
would have been on repeat.
Yeah, you know, like every year, you know, you'll go months without hearing it, but then as soon as you hear it, you're like, fuck, I haven't heard this song in so long.
And
I love this song so much, you know, and it's just like. Does that still end up racking up over time? You know,
yeah, and you hear it on the radio,
and then you start listening to it a few more times, and then it goes away, and then it comes back. So I don't know, like just having
most listened song would be
you know, because like you said, the Spotify Wrapped, but that's
lifetime.
Just
Spotify. Yeah, you want a
I want a lifetime song.
Because there's YouTube. There's
is it going to be the Star Wars theme? You know, like
it could literally be anything.
Like songs that pop up in memes,
or when you're at parties and when you're at raves, when
clubs,
you're at weddings.
I didn't even think about that part.
Like everywhere in the shops,
Jesus,
and you just hear it.
If it was a song that I hate because of scenarios like that, I'd just be glad
sad.
I'm dead. yeah, literally. But I'd just be sad. I'd be like, why could it not have been some Denzel Curry, bro?
Right.
Like.
This is a good one. And this one's still racking up now. I want to know minutes. I want to know in minutes because it sounds better that I've spent on the toilet.
Oh my god!
Because bro, I can be in there for 40 minutes some days. I could just chill in there on my phone.
God.
No sweat.
Yeah.
And my missus is like, "Are you still in there?"
Yeah,
bro, chilling. This is me time. One of
those. It is
minutes.
It is me time.
Minutes I've sat on the toilet.
Oh my god! Minutes sat on the toilet.
It probably turned into days.
That's so bad. I mean, it's
a good one.
Yeah, it is.
You know, just after work, you get home. You know, the wife might be asleep, so you're just like, I just take shit and then
It's got to
Before you know, you're like,
defrost, wind down. It's like,
been
oh
half
shit,
an
I
hour.
should probably go to bed.
Yeah, my legs are going numb. I've been sat here so long.
Yeah, and you're not
Got, like,
doing
those red
anything.
marks
You
on
just
your.
sat there.
Yeah, you finished in 2 minutes,
Yeah.
but you're still waiting.
So imagine doing that, but in like an armchair, you know, just like feeling like
Never
that,
get up.
but like just in an armchair and just.
Because
Like,
no one
a
leans
rocking
back on the
chair,
toilet,
sorry, a
right?
rocking chair, just- No,
No,
you're a psychopath if you lean back on the toilet. Oh my
no
god!
one leans
Because
back.
like sometimes you do, you know, you just like you just fix your
Little stretch
posture
or
and it just
something,
feels
yeah.
weird, like
Nah.
touching the toilet seat. Nah.
Can't be doing it. Don't you
If you
dare.
if you lean back on the toilet and
Yeah.
you're listening to this podcast,
Turn it
just
off.
stop. We
Just
don't
turn
want you
it
here.
off now,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, we don't.
Yeah. Dislike this video if you do
yeah.
that.
Another one, bit basic, but how many times have I sneezed?
Sneezed?
Sneezes, you know. I just like,
Sneeze to yawn ratio.
oh yeah.
Yawns.
Or
Yawns never come in ones, do they? I mean,
you
sneezes
just
always
triggered
comes
something in
a
me
few.
that I
Oh
want
my
to touch
God.
on next. Anyway.
Yeah, sneezes and yawns. You know, they always
make
come
sure
in
I
like
don't
twos,
forget
don't
that.
they, or threes?
Yeah,
you-
yeah. But just sneezes. I don't know.
Oh,
I feel like I don't sneeze as much as I used to. I don't know. It's just a weird.
all sneezed out, bro.
Yeah. I don't know.
I want to know top 5 swear words, like most said.
Ooh, that's a good one. I didn't think about ranking top 5 things. Yeah.
Like most said swear words, like the 5.
Shit has got to be like
Shit
number
on
one.
it.
Shit on it.
Yeah, and just like fuck. Like how many times have
Yeah.
you just said that? Like not even when there's people around. Like just at home, you just remember something. You're like, shit, I should have done that.
Yeah.
You know, and just I reckon you'd be surprised.
That
At,
would
like
be, yeah.
they don't
That's
have
a
to be
good
swear
little-
words. You can use the words like just slurs, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you know, twat or
Yeah,
fucking
just something.
stupid idiot.
Stupid idiot. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Little insults
Yeah.
or things like that. Damn. How many times have I tied my shoelaces? How
I
many?
don't want to know that.
I don't know. It's boring.
Yeah, I want to know cool stuff. How many Pokemon cards do I have?
Oh, you don't want to know that, bro.
No, I don't.
Too much
I
money.
don't. You got anything else?
Nah, that's all I wrote down.
I'll quickly go through my
Yeah,
last
come on,
3.
give me some more.
I got things that I've lost and never found.
Oh, that's such a
/
good one.
things that I don't know that I've lost
That's
and never
such
found.
a good one. That's
Yeah.
really good.
Because like you know, as a kid or something, you're like, "Where's my MP3 player?
Yeah.
Where's my iPod? I can't find it anywhere."
Yeah.
And then you know you're sad for like 2 weeks. You buy a new one or whatever.
Yep.
And then you just, where does this other one go?
Gone. And it's like the missing socks.
Yeah.
Where did all my missing socks go?
And you move house and you still don't find it. You know, and it's just I'd like to know like just because I bet there'd be some nostalgic things on there that you reckon you've, you know,
yeah,
you
absolutely.
borrowed a DVD from a mate and then you lost it, so you brought a new one and
Yeah.
wonder where it went.
Where did it go?
Killers that I've encountered or like serious offenders you've
Oh
encountered
my
but not
god,
known,
criminals, yeah. People that have done
like crazy shit.
what
But
and
you
then
just don't know. Like you just walk past them in a supermarket,
oh, that
or like
would,
you drive past them in a car.
oh,
and
I'm
you've
getting
been like
goosebumps about that.
you've
That's
been
horrible.
right next to like a serial killer that's just got arrested, but you just don't know.
Oh, that's terrifying. That's scary.
That's
right?
freaky, right?
That would make a really interesting series or like movie or something. I don't know if you like. I feel like there's some sort of room
There's
for
something
creativity there, but
just
that's a bit scary, man. Oh my god,
you just don't know.
that makes me not want to go out. That honestly makes
I
me
am not
never want to
leaving
go
the
out
house.
again.
Yep. And the last one is how many times I was actually right and people said I've been wrong. Because that infuriates me, bro. Nothing more annoying when you know you're telling the truth, and these people
You know you're correct.
these people are roasting you because they think that you're lying, and you know you're correct. Oh, infuriates me. I think I've
most-
got to a point now where I just accept it.
It's just such a.
I'm just like, no,
Yeah.
we do this. Like that's
Yeah.
how we do it. And they're like, no, we've always done like, all right,
yeah, chef.
okay, cool.
That's
yeah,
it. It's
Just yeah,
Yeah, yeah, chef.
if you say so.
You guys can use that if you've ever been in that situation where it's just you know you're right, you just don't feel like arguing. Yeah, chef. Just say that. Even fucking hell.
And you just, it's
'Cause that's-
infuriating.
Oh.
The most.
I mean,
it angers me thinking
you already
about
know the one that's fucking got to me recently at work. Spoke about it the other day. Lana, you will know.
it. Oh god.
Chris is blanking out right now, but
Oh
my
god,
god.
it's too much. It's too much.
The
Tell me
fucking-
later.
The Baba Ganoush, bro.
Oh, the
Don't
Baba
even- The
Ganoush.
Baba Ganoush. Don't even, man.
Don't. He'll start getting angry.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
chef.
was me.
That's
they
good.
Were,
I
were
like.
something. I'm sure there's plenty more I'd
Yeah.
like to know.
Oh my god.
But
Mm.
some good ones there to think about.
Yeah. So the thing that you sparked my memory on.
Oh yes, go for it.
Doors versus
Oh,
windows.
don't. Don't. I've
Doors
had this
versus
conversation with
windows.
everybody I've met in the last like 2 weeks.
No, I don't know why we didn't bring it up because we spoke about this weeks ago now, and I don't know
Were
why.
you there for the OG conversation? The first when we first.
Yeah, it was on that Saturday night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it sparked debate between everybody.
everyone in the kitchen.
Even the boss
for like
said,
an
she was like,
hour.
"That's the best question you've ever asked."
Yeah, because you come out with some
I
questions.
come up with some questions.
But yeah, so
but
it's the old. I mean, this is a bit of an older topic, like with the doors versus wheels
Yeah, and I see that
debate
everywhere.
from a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, doors versus windows. I don't know why, but it just got me thinking.
And you were
more.
team window, weren't you?
I am team. What team were you?
I was team door.
I'm team window. Then I was against.
I'm
you.
just whatever you
No, I'm
said.
pretty-
I'm the opposite.
No, because I was.
Fuck
we were
you.
we were just going back and forth
Yeah.
about it. Yeah,
And like the more you think about what has windows and what has doors, the more you're just
more-
like, holy shit, there's so many
Yeah.
doors and windows.
Yeah.
But then there has to be some rules. There has to be rules, right?
yeah. That
So what
define.
defines a door and a window?
And we could get the. Do you go off of
And-
the Google definition or
I feel like Google's the staple definition.
do you want me to get it up?
Get up the
Let's
yeah.
just
I want
get
to see
into it right
definition
now.
of door and a definition of window.
Right.
Because the more, like you say, the more you think about it, like there's doors to like everything. Not everything.
Metaphorical doors.
Oh, no, let's
metaphorical
we're
windows.
talking actual doors.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking
Right.
like
Let me define
front door,
door.
back door, cupboard door.
Door, a hinged, sliding, or revolving barrier at the entrance to a building, room, or vehicle, or in the framework of a cupboard.
So that
Mm-hmm.
is a sliding door.
No.
Okay. So behind the camera there is a window that
So-
slides.
Yes. So that would
But
be
it's
a
not an
sliding-
entrance. But it could be an entrance. Or are we talking legit entrance?
It's a see. This is
So
the thing.
that's
You
the door.
can't go getting hypothetical with
Okay,
it.
okay.
Yes, you can enter through the window, but you don't.
I'm gonna start entering.
You're
through
not
that
a
window.
burglar. You're not going to be breaking.
So if you're a burglar,
yeah, then you're probably going to sway one way or the
Loophole.
other. Yeah,
okay. So we're talking legit doors.
legit doors,
So cupboards, hinges,
Cupboards,
yeah. So hinge,
fridges.
sliding, or whatever the fuck it's
hinge, sliding, revolving.
revolving. Okay.
Yeah, so like a spinny one.
So it's a glass revolving door. They're not windows.
Well, see, this is where I'd go. They are a window because it's.
But then what's the
glass.
definition? Hit me
Oh.
up with a window definition, because then we're not getting hypothetical on this one.
An opening in the wall or roof of a building or vehicle fitted with glass in a frame to admit light or air and allow people to see out.
So a bar fridge that has the glass door so you can see in
Mm-hmm.
is a window.
It has got
And
a
a
window
door.
and a door.
Okay.
It's one for both.
So that is a window. Okay.
That is a window. See, all right, this is the point. Oh, it's got a second definition. A transparent panel on an envelope to show an address. All right, shut up.
So that's a window? Technically,
I mean,
you say it's a
technically it
window.
is.
I'd call it like an envelope with a window.
Yeah, sure. All right. I mean, you never really see those anymore nowadays, I feel.
I mean, it's all emailed. I don't get any post.
yeah, exactly.
Apart from parcels.
I haven't
Anyway.
seen an envelope with a window like that. Oh, no, that's a lie. I was thinking of like
Bank
letters.
statements.
Yeah, bank statements and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, you would. I was thinking of more like letters and stuff.
No. But
Um,
yeah, so there is definitely more doors than windows.
No. No, there's not. You try and catch me off guard then.
Yeah, I
The
was
thing
trying to
that
hit you with
annoys
a
me
yeah.
with that is, what about in churches where it's like stained glass?
That's just one window.
But is it? Because you can't see through it. That just defines.
Oh.
See, I thought that it
Thank
wasn't.
you.
See, no, but this is originally. I was like, no, it's not. It's not a window because you can't see through it. But then I got persuaded the other way. It's like, no, well, it is still a window. It's just color glass. And then in bathrooms where they have that
That's to be
frosted glass,
transparent. Yeah.
you know where they have the frosted glass for privacy.
Yeah.
It's still a window. You can still make out shapes on the other side.
Yeah, I would class the church one as a
but
window.
that's saying,
in our rules.
yeah, you would.
I'll give you it as a
All
window.
right, cool. But it's not if you're going by.
No.
Yeah, fuck off.
But that's
It's a window.
could be a door,
No, it's a drawer,
but it's sliding and it's an entrance to a cupboard.
bro. It's a drawer.
Yeah, it's a drawer. All right.
If you're calling that a door, I'm calling this plastic tub in front of me a window because I can see through
okay.
it. Like,
So, but I mean, comment below. Give us
yeah,
give us your thoughts.
We need more back and forth about this.
Because I was
but,
thinking like a doll's house, but then they also have windows, but then they don't have glass in them. Some of them probably do.
yeah, like does it have to have glass to be a window?
Yeah, and it's just a hole in the wall. Like if you just
True.
if you just punch 10 holes in that wall. It's not a window.
It's not 10 windows.
It's not 10 windows. I'm talking just a hole in the wall. Granted, a window is a hole in the wall.
Vandalism.
Yeah, just a crime.
Yeah.
So
I just think about skyscrapers, bro. And yes, there's lots of doors in there, but like each one of those window panels.
No, because each panel isn't a
covering the
window.
whole thing.
That's 2 windows.
That is 2 windows.
No, it's 1 window.
It is not.
It's 1 hole in the wall. I'm saying it's 1 window.
It's got separate frames on it, brother. It's 2.
Nah, it's 1 window. This is where it gets difficult.
Tell this man he's
This is
an
where it
idiot,
gets
everyone, please.
sticky.
Harry's not funny. Chris isn't smart.
Chris is
Come
wrong.
on. Chris is wrong.
That's a spin-off podcast.
Yeah.
Chris not smart.
Chris not smart. Harry
Anyway.
not funny, Chris not smart.
Yeah, let us know your comments. Let us know.
Yeah, I could honestly go back
'cause
and forth about it.
the
I've still
more-
got some of those lollies over there.
Oh, fam. Forgot about them. Want a lolly?
Thank you. Sorry.
You could. The more you think about it, the more doors and windows you think of. But there's definitely within like households, there's more doors
Yes.
because every room has 1 window normally. I mean, if your class on this has 2 windows, it's 2.
Yeah, I went through my house and counted all the doors. Definitely more doors.
Yeah. Did you think
Versus
like
windows,
fridge,
'cause
cupboards?
At first it was kind of even, and then because I was just counting in my room, like off the top of my head.
Mm.
And then I walked out into the kitchen. I was like, holy shit, I have a lot of cupboards.
Yeah.
And then my fridge has 4 doors, bro. Like there's just so many doors
it's-
everywhere.
If you got a fridge freezer, there's 2 before you even open
Laundry
it.
cupboard,
Yeah.
fucking the baby gate.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
baby gate.
that's
Is
a
that?
door.
Yeah, it's a
It's a
sliding. Yeah.
gate thing, eh?
Yeah.
It counts in my mind.
And then you go in the bathroom and you got like the vanity and you've got the cupboards underneath. You got yeah. There's
a lot of
There's a
doors.
lot of doors. But like you say, skyscrapers probably take it because like the Burj Khalifa and fucking Dubai and
But I still think more windows.
yeah. I'm still sticking.
I think
with my,
I
my
think
doors.
Hey, that's another stat I'd like to know.
Yeah.
When I die, are there more doors or windows?
Yeah. Stat it up.
Tell me.
How would they ever?
Tell me, God.
How would they ever?
Top 7 questions science can't answer.
Yeah. How could you? You couldn't answer that shit.
No.
No.
You know what's another one?
What?
How we keep fucking waffling.
Oh, we just waffle.
It just happens.
It's just
Science will never explain
verbal diarrhea. That's what they call it.
it. But you know what will stop it? An ending to the podcast.
An ending to the poddy. This has been your boys.
Yep.
Harry and Chris. You've been listening to the HNF.
Episode 6.
Harry's Not Funny. Episode 6.
Oh my god.
Already.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
Feels good.
It does. It feels more fluid.
Yeah.
Feels more
does.
good. I hope you guys are liking it.
Yeah.
And do
With
you
the
know what
new
to do
mics.
if you are liking it?
Hit that like button.
Hit that like, subscribe, follow,
Rate.
listen.
Rate 5 stars
5
on
stars,
Spotify.
thumbs up, share it with your mum, your dad, your nan, your friends, sisters, cats, uncles, goldfish.
All of them.
All of them. Make them all listen to it.
Yep.
Well,
We'll see you all in a fortnight. Thank you very much for listening.
thank you. You keep watching.
We'll keep waffling.
Ciao.
Bow.